Alright, I see that bug's still not fixed. Kill that real quick. Yes, I know. I know I'm live. Thank you. Relaunch that again. It's always something. This time it's minor. This time it's a minor thing, so I can live with that. It's just restarting my Stream Deck stuff so I can actually change scenes. I'm assuming I can still change scenes. Let's see. Yes, I can. Good. Okay. Alright, so it's been a chaotic week with my internet being whatever, so we're gonna try to get whatever we can out of this before it either craps itself or we actually finish episode 1, so... just making sure everything's still working out right because, like I said, we've had a few days where nothing's worked. Let me double check. Okay, that's on. I don't care about HelloFresh, it doesn't exist here. Anyways, yes, it is Friday. Let me get the game launching. I upped the resolution from what I normally play the game at, so hopefully it'll fit in the window better. It won't crop off the text boxes. I might look into, I'm just loading up the game, so... But yeah, I am considering looking into, maybe take out my Wi-Fi card since I don't really use it. Replacing it with, M.2 drive, PCI each M.2. Just considering it because some games have lots of load times even with SSDs, and I'm getting to think we're approaching the hurdle now. I forgot.
I'm floored. Later.
I literally forgot that there was
Which quest would you like?
like not romancing in this. So we're close to the very bottom of this. I apologize for the noise. I haven't fought you yet. We see the Arcs tournament. So I think it's right here.
Phew! Hello, my dears. Patty here, drenched in sweat. Man, this planet is always so muggy. I swear, sometimes it feels like I don't do these greetings all that well.
It is kind of wild how much better this game looks just upscaling it.
Sorry about that. Tia here. And as always, you'll have to forgive my inconsiderate and idiotic sister.
Oh, we know.
So, I'm idiotic and inconsiderate now? Well, for me, both of those negatives will turn into positives. That's not how it works, moron. My dear Patty, this is designated as a danger zone, so could you at least act a little bit nervous? Ah, that's right. So it is.
Huh.
We did get a notification about it, didn't we?
Why would she be complaining that it's muggy? She has no back on. If anything, she'd be sunburned as hell.
Huh? What do you mean you didn't get a notification? There's no way! Are you serious? That's odd. The notification should have been sent to all ARC's operatives. I wonder if they goofed.
Oh, probably.
Or maybe they just excluded you! This is a matter of life and death! ARCs wouldn't make a mistake like that. But it was just a mistake, right? But think of it this way. It's a good thing you ran into us.
What was that noise
Because
in the
now
game?
you're properly warned. Stay on your guard.
Oh.
Notice, signs have been detected on Omega. We're going to need your assistance, so get ready.
Oh, okay. Don't care. We'll get to Omega later in the story. Omega's like episode 5.
Perfect timing! Could I ask you to join me on an investigation?
Yes.
These little ones seem to be extremely guarded recently. Something must be going on here.
I thought the noses were just textured, but they actually have model.
I'm not sure what's causing it, but I don't want to leave it alone. I've been going on regular patrols, but I haven't found anything particularly suspicious.
Man, the size of those pipes in the background.
So this time, I'd like to throw caution to the wind and explore the innermost facility.
Also, that water looks very lovely.
If it's all right with you, would you join me? I'm a little nervous
I'm gonna move
about
my
the
mic
idea
over
of
so just
going
noise warning coming
alone.
up. Noise warning. Well, you know what? No, I'll mute you guys. Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Thanks in advance for your help.
I should be using the software mute that way I'm not even touching the mic. Yeah, we're almost done episode 1 completely. Well, main. Then we're gonna do some stuff too, because why not?
Oh, hey, mate. What are you doing here?
You know, the usual.
You were chasing after me. Sorry, I was focused on following the figure I spotted. What kind of figure? Well,
I like how our character doesn't say nothing.
Nice! It connected! You didn't show up at the time we said, so I was wondering what happened.
sorry, Fourier. They saw me and decided to follow. I hate to ask you this, but would you mind if my mate would come with me today?
Does it have anything to do with why you seem so depressed recently?
Maybe. I think I might find some kind of answer.
Okay, please, don't worry about me. This planet is like my backyard.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to force you into this. We could have met up with her. But I just don't think we can take the time to do that. That person from before might be here. That Dark Falls.
I forgot she was like in between episodes. I wonder if I get anything if I've actually beaten a boss in hardcore? Probably not, but I'm not crazy.
It's not here either. Damn it all. What in the world is going on? There were definitely traces of it around here. Did someone take them?
Maybe.
You again? Fighting him wasn't enough. You are persistent, I'll give you that. And it's our second encounter, isn't it, Runt?
Second encounter, my keister. Say, Dark Falls, you started using that body exactly 10 years ago, didn't you?
How do you know that? Who the hell are you?
So I'm right. Your faces aren't the only things that are similar.
Explain yourself, plain and clear to me now, or I will kill you where you stand.
Good luck on
You
that.
seriously don't remember? I've been looking for you forever.
Looking for me?
Your mannerisms right now. You're frustrated because something isn't going your way, right?
What in the hell?
You've always been that way. Always so selfish. You'd leave, get lost, or lose something, and then you'd make me look for it. Exactly like her. So much so that I can't stand it. Yeah!
What? What is it that you know? Answer me!
Sure, I'm happy to tell you. The body you're using once belonged to Euclita. 10 years ago, some bastard clad in black took her from me, and I've been looking for her ever since. She's my sister!
Euclita. Your sister. My head!
Give her back! Give my Yusi back!
I don't remember if their
Shut up!
armor was
Silence!
actually reflective in the original.
Don't you
now.
dare call me by that name!
Alright, this asshole. Which is ironic, the gold bird motif. The Bayonetta
You're
rejects,
her
basically.
blood? How dare you try to get in my way?
Wait! Damn it! Why things have to wind up like this? What are we going to do? Damn it all!
I do like how the bad guys in these games just let you stand there and have your moment. Bird, Minotaur.
Emergency! Code Q!
Unfortunately for you, my character was designed to take out that.
Completed!
This character was specifically set up to take out these guys. Bleh. Mow.
There's no mistaking it. That thing, that Dark Falls, is my sister. She disappeared 10 years ago, when the Falseborn invaded. Why her? She isn't an Arxop! She was just a child! She still has vestiges of her old self inside her. But she's not the same person anymore. What do we...
Oops.
It definitely did feel like she was remembering something there. But even so, she's still a Dark Falls, you know?
Well, you win some.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I don't want to give up. I want to hold on to a little hope. But I just don't know what it is I can do for her. Would you mind leaving me alone for a bit, mate?
Yeah, I need to bring up my, hold the horses. Bring you up over there. Bring you back up. Alright. Maybe. Take advantage of what we can.
The new flow has become a diverging stream. However, it is a model that will affect even the main river. It is up to you to decide whether to call what lies there a tragedy or a release. No matter what form the ending takes, if it is your experience, then I am unconcerned.
Wow, Shion, real helpful.
That place where you and Sina were forced to go. That was an Ark ship. It was destroyed and corrupted by Falspawn. And then it became a Falspawn nest. And what's more, it also seems to have been used as a test site to create replicas of Ark's operatives who had been kidnapped.
I like the fact they bothered to take the time to put the effective scan lines on the monitor.
Gemini has the power to create copies, but Gemini wouldn't require a massive facility like that. Elder was there, so were they his puppets? No. Based on what he said, some other Dark Falls was responsible. Speaking of other Dark Falls, Apprentice is of some concern. Is she really the sister Ophin has been searching for all this time?
Apparently so.
A Dark Falls vessel. They gain extraordinary power while also being influenced by the person serving as the vessel. And there aren't any records of a vessel being returned to normal after becoming a Dark Falls. It's
Hello,
never
aliens.
happened.
We have frame
Not
rate right
once.
now.
It's unfortunate. But I don't really foresee any positive outcome for Sina or Ophin.
We just fought a bird minotaur. That's fine. I pushed the game up to 1080p, so less stuff was cropped off. So we will see how well this game runs. Cause I am running it on ultra settings, which uses 12 gigs of video RAM. You didn't miss much. We literally just covered these few right here. So you did not miss much at all. Am I gonna get copyright flag for this? I figured I don't want to get to it.
And now for today's topic of discussion. Yesterday, the singer Kuna was chosen to
Oh my
be the
God,
artist
her
to
frame
represent
rate.
ARCS. Yesterday also marked the beginning of her highly anticipated ARCS ship concert tour.
I was gonna say she had like Doom frame rate.
Thanks for coming, guys!
If this gets me flagged on YouTube, I just have to delete the
I'm gonna
music.
share my heart and soul with you today! My encore goes on forever! So forget about your troubles! Follow your hearts and come with me! Shining, intense, and brilliant! Let's all have
Also,
a
the
great
font
time!
is super tiny. I don't know, so I just kind of chill with some stuff, but YouTube hates singing, so...
Oh man, that Kuna sure is cute! Dang, I wanted to see her concert
Oh,
too! I'd love to meet her!
Why does it have... It just cuts immediately to the two nerds. Let me back out for a second. I need to check my font size. It's the most lively I've seen this lobby in a while. Settings. Text. That doesn't help me anything, that does it now. I kind of wish I had premium right now because then I could put it in I could put it in 16-bit mode. Yeah, the game has built-in filters. Yeah, I didn't see anything for. I think this is chat text. Alright. I can barely read it. Oh, and they butchered the game on that console. Quietly. Wait. Yeah, this is a reality. They butchered the game on console due to the fact, even though it's only on like 1080p output, the game outputs at 4K, so you cannot see the HUD.
Well, any word on Hadrid's location?
So they kind of dropped the ball on that.
I'm guessing you have no idea where he is. I can see it in your face. Don't worry about it. It's the same for me. I'm not going to give up, though. I cannot. I can't. Not until I've stopped his traitorous heart with my own two hands.
It's kind of funny how, like, even though this game came out in 2012, that basically...
He betrayed us.
Like, it was graphical then.
And then he just left.
But now...
I'm going to make him pay, no matter what it takes.
Girl, stop taking that many pauses in between your line reads. No, but now, like, my VTuber model's not that detailed, but even its detail kind of surpasses the model detail on them now. I get it though, because they're this is an MMO game, so at the same time...
What? Why did he betray us, you ask?
I didn't ask anything.
How the hell should I know? I wasn't there.
Her blades also remind me of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Deck thing. The card holder thing.
But a traitor is a traitor. And I was told that Hadrid betrayed us.
And you believe them? Where's your proof?
I guess I clearly never really knew him.
So this area at the floating islands kind of reminds me of someplace you would fight in Dragon Ball Z. Like on Planet Namek. I miss Dragon Ball. I would play Kakarot, but it's a long-ass game. We have no footstep sounds, I just noticed.
Wait, what? Are you talking to me? Wait, hold up. What's going on? Well, I guess I'd be found eventually. What, did you want an autograph or something? Huh? You don't? Then why are you talking to me? I'm the talk of the town, with fans bawling their eyes out at all of my concerts.
Good for you.
You mean to tell me you haven't heard of Kuna?
Doesn't ring a bell.
You acting like you know me, then you don't know me really stings, you know? Don't do it again, Kay? Well, anyway, it seems like you're the only one who noticed me, and I'd like to keep sneaking around for a bit, so keep this a secret, okay? In exchange for keeping my secret, I'll give you a free autograph whenever you want, but only once.
You say that like I know you. Like, you say that like I care about your autograph. Like, clearly my character doesn't. So we're wrapping up the dragon stuff. Ironic, 'cause I was just talking about Dragon Ball.
La 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 la.
You know, you shouldn't sing your songs in your alter ego.
La 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 la. I mean, this isn't what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Hadrid here looks like he'd make a Pokeball.
Hadrid? What are you doing here, traitor? What are you playing at, saving me from a false spawn? You trying to get on my good side? To get me to forgive you? It's too late for that.
Like, it's very
Why
Pokemon
did you betray
design.
us? Why?
If Pokemon was like
Hadrid!
more grown up.
Hadrid! Coward! Come back and fight me!
I don't think Hadrid wants to fight.
Hey, looks like you made it back in one piece. It's okay. I know what you're thinking. Don't fret. As you've probably guessed, I have two separate entities I portray. One is the singer, and another, who is currently chasing a dragon.
Never heard it called entities. Usually it's like personalities.
I must admit, I never thought I'd get found out by singing during a break, though. Does that make me a failure as a singer? Or a failure as a spy? Not that it matters. I'm not cut out for this mess anyway. I'm sure you've got a lot of things you'd like to say, but I have a favor to ask of you. Please, keep this a secret. Please?
How much do you pay?
Thanks. A promise is a promise now. That makes me feel a bit relieved.
I have a promise that
even
said...
if you were to try to tell people about it, the info would be suppressed. And they'd have to silence the source of the information.
Wow, great government.
Not that I mean to threaten you. That's just how things are done.
Well, yeah, it is the military, basically.
So I'm really glad that you promised to keep it a secret. It just goes to show that all of us celebrities have our little secrets. Consider yourself lucky that you're in on mine. Either way, I'm not going anywhere, so see you around.
We're almost at the end of episode 1.
Hello there. Huh? More stuff about Hadrid? You sure are curious about him, huh? He's a traitor. That's all you need to know.
Is he?
There's nothing else to say about him. He's just like me. He has no past to speak of, and blindly follows the orders he's given. There's nothing more I could tell you, even if I wanted to. No useful insights, no clues. If it were me, why would I go and betray people?
Because you're probably blindly following orders that you shouldn't be following? I don't fucking know.
Maybe if I were given an order that I couldn't comply with. An order that required me to become a traitor. Other than that...
If I were ordered to betray someone. Hold on a second. The people who gave me the assassination order were the ones who said Hadrid had turned traitor.
Well, isn't that fucking convenient now, ain't it?
Judging from how desperate they sounded, it's probably safe to assume they at least believe what they told me.
It sounds like they're trying to cover something up and the dragon knows something.
Whose order was it then? Who has more power than the overseers in the lab?
Well, the council?
With our current information, we're not going to get much out of conjecture at this point.
I thought the Council of Six here was, like, the highest of the high people.
And I still don't get why he didn't devour me when he was with those Falspawn. And if he turned traitor, there's no way he'd forgo the chance to take out one of his pursuers. Hadrid, just what are you thinking? What is going on?
Ask the dragon? The other ones can talk. I'm pretty sure Hadrid can talk too.
The battle on Omega is currently in progress.
That's nice.
I hope you'll all work together to halt its reign of terror.
Like I said, Omega is until episode 5, so I'm in no concern to go join
Welcome
a
back.
battlefield yet.
I can see you're doing well. I'm glad. I've been hearing stories of this huge dragon showing up out of nowhere, so I've been kinda concerned.
Matoy, you gotta narrow it down. We know, like, 3 other dragons already.
How does it appear like that? Does it just cut through space? Is that even possible? Does that mean it could show up in the Ark ship too? I mean, wow. It doesn't make sense. If it can go anywhere, why not go somewhere isolated? Wouldn't it be safer then? Does it have some sort of goal? I wonder what it's up to. Maybe I'm just overthinking this.
Maybe you are, because that sounds like a lot of... what it means to be an idol. Oh, that's ironic given that I'm a VTuber.
Huh? You want to know why I'm a singer? Well, you see... Wait, you already know the answer, right? I can't stand it when people ask questions for no reason. You better remember that. But fine, I'll answer. I became a singer because I was ordered to.
Are you a plant?
On the plus side, this turned out pretty great. Most people let all sorts of information slip when they're talking to a celebrity. And once I get my hands on some juicy info, I slip into my other persona. So you'd better be on your toes around me.
I'm pretty sure I could still take you in a fight. I am the main character, technically, of the story.
But I'd better take my own advice. That was definitely classified info just now. What is it about you? When I'm around you, I find myself just jabbering away. Maybe because I don't usually get to talk to many people? Well, just keep it all under wraps and everything will be fine. But yeah, when I first started, I was just playing a part because I was ordered to. But now, I'm fond of the fact that my music makes people happy.
Haven't seen you in a while, Lisa.
Why, hello there! I can see you're still alive, which means we can resume enjoying our little chat. Were you part of the fight against that Dark Falls?
Maybe.
That was such an amazing battle! I was so very, very excited! I might have gone a little overboard. And the Ark's response to it was so very delightful. Before I realized it, I was wearing the biggest grin I've ever had!
Well, clearly you like
Singer's
bloodshed.
concert. Do we call it deception or propaganda? Who knows? I find myself feeling like I was adrift. I lost myself to all that idiocy. I'd have never thought I'd do that.
They want people to forget all of the bad things in life and enjoy the concerts. But that's not how things work. At the very least, it's not for me. How could I possibly forget those baddies that I dearly, desperately need to murder?
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize in the localization they're calling her Risa, because in the Japanese, her name was Lisa, and I get it, R's and L's are hard for them to pronounce. But Lisa kind of makes more sense, but I guess they wanted to keep with the weird name convention, so they kept her Risa. Interesting. Also, though, Risa, the term baddies has a completely different meaning now. Just letting you know.
Don't you agree? You do, don't you?
You know, she ain't all there. With the city ship?
You again. Is it that out of place for me to be here? I joke. The reason I'm here is pretty obvious, isn't it? Hadrid always shows up anywhere there's a ton of false spawn. So he'll be here sooner or later. So let's do this. I want to end this here and now.
We're just getting all the cutscenes done. We're gonna wrap up episode 1 in no time. Especially with the tech issues, quote on knocking on wood, being solved for the time being. Her pants are horribly clipping through each other.
It's you.
Khasra of the Council of Six. What are you doing here?
But I think an online games collision for clothing is just tossed out the window for the sake of performance.
That's not much of a hello, Kuna. I'm in the middle of a mission just like you, that's all. However, it's rare to see you teamed up with someone else.
Like, my hair physics on my model uses a lot of processing power alone.
And this one of all people, too. Feels a bit like fate. Yes, no need to be on guard. She and I occasionally meet while engaged in our labors. More importantly, have you come to stop that rampaging dragon? There appear to be reports of it being detected with the Sphere Arena at the center of the city area.
What? What's he doing there?
Yes, it's very strange. Currently, that building is only being used to promote a certain idol. It suddenly appeared there despite there being no false spawn about. Honestly, it's hard to get a read on what it's after.
It's waiting for you.
Could that mean that maybe...
Is he there, the rock out?
He may be right. Taking his previous actions into account. If we play a song at the Sphere Arena, we may be able to stall him for a while.
A song, you say? Huh. How very poetic. Though it is the kind of thing you'd come up with. Alright. Allow me to accompany you.
I'll be fine.
You must hurry to the arena. Now go.
I owe you, Khasra of the Council of Six.
Don't think too hard on it. I just find it convenient to have you in my debt.
Psst. I thought you said you'd accompany us. You just stood there. You didn't follow at all. I don't remember how long episode 2 is.
Can the two of you hear me? As we'd hoped, the rampaging dragon has temporarily roosted inside Sphere Arena. I don't know how long this song will hold its attention, though.
It's alright. He won't budge as long as he can still hear the song.
There is something else I must relay to you two.
What now?
It's related to the reason why the mysterious rampaging dragons are multiplying in number, and what caused Hadrid to go on a rampage.
What is it?
Allow me to start from the end. There were traces of extremely inhumane experiments being carried out in the laboratory. At first, the artificial draconian was the subject, but they were unable to contain it, and it went on a rampage.
You guys were just pulling a vault tech and experimenting on people?
As a result, they turned to people as their experimental subjects, since they're easier to control. This alone would be alarming, but as the experiments progressed, the ones involving human or draconian test subjects became ever more cruel.
Right.
The particulars of these experiments were lost, likely destroyed. But enough information remains to paint a broad picture. In the end, their research never really made headway. Artificial draconians escaped too easily, and humans had limited use. And then, an accident happened. A new experiment that was meant to be performed on a human was performed on a certain draconian. Hadrid instead. The results are, as you know, Hadrid's latent power went out of control and the laboratory was...
It was meant to be performed on a human? I know. No, I heard what happened. I remember it. The destruction of the lab, Hadrid's rampage, the inhumane human experimentation. No, I don't care about any of that. Hadrid, he sacrificed himself to protect me.
I see. Then I expect you will put everything into this upcoming battle.
Come on, Hadrid's waiting for us.
Is the dragon just waiting to die at that point, that means? I got that. When I last played through this story, it was basically just in the Japanese version, and then when anything played on the English was just skip cutscenes so I could get through the story, basically. This is interesting theater. Looks like a fighting
the pain
arena.
is thick in your voice. I can't bear to hear it anymore. Just tell me one last thing. What in the world are they doing in the lab? I know I'm not much of an assassin, but to what purpose were my missions?
You tell us.
That's not it, is it? That wouldn't drive you to this. So, tell me why, Hadrid.
What I see.
What were they planning on doing to me?
Turning you into a him. I guess he can't talk.
You really are just going to be selfish and secretive to the end, huh? Foolish boy.
He's got a tongue.
Emergency! Code Q!
Goodbye, dragon.
Completed!
Oh, his tongue's got teeth on it. Oh.
Though, I suppose it might be more specific to say I let him go.
You would, I
But
didn't.
don't worry. I have no intention on losing him. If an assassin loses their target, it only causes them unnecessary woes in the future.
You're not a regular assassin, you can let them go. But, Don't sing, girl, cause...
me, have you ever seen me perform on stage?
No.
You've only seen a
Not all the time.
broadcast? I suppose that'll do. I don't get to talk to many people, so tell me what you thought of it.
It's kind of funny because the base game what I'm playing right now, have a ton of concerts back in the day, whereas New Genesis, they only have one concert and it sucks because it's like when you have only one in the original game, have like 30, it kind of says something. Like they had Hatsumiku and Luca doing a concert in the original game. You could perform in the concert studio, like your character could join in and do basically a rhythm game, mini game concert with a bunch of other people. Well, New Genesis, I don't know what the whole premise was with it. Like I said, when base game that I'm playing right through right now came out over here, they dumped it all 6 episodes at once, so there was no time for them to do anything with it. If they were smart, they would have re-released it episode by episode, even if it was in shorter time frame instead of a year at a time, because they could have gotten more out of it that way. But hey, I am not the content planner. I'm just an old cat. It just makes more sense to me. Like, hey, you could have literally milked the original game for a little bit more instead of just dumping it. Like, here it is. Because basically, Xbox said that they just localized it and called it done. And then, even then, they lost a lot of the local extra content that Japan had. Because this game has a bunch of crossover content, both in English and Japanese. Like the original Japanese one, you had, in one of the crossover events, you had the team up with, I think it was Shinji and Asuka and Masato from Evangelion to stop the Fourth Angel in an actual mech fight. Like, you actually had to play an episode of Evangelion, essentially, in the game, because Sega, ironically, funded the original Evangelion, helped fund the original Evangelion series, so it's kind of like full circle. Fun little fact, that's also why in one of the episodes you see Asuka playing the Sega Saturn. You were awful. You're a great singer. You got amazing moves. You were good. You were awful.
Really? What about it was so bad? Though, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not a big fan of this whole pop singer stuff. Sorry to ask you this.
Oh yeah.
You know, even if someone compliments what I'm doing, it never feels real.
I just remembered. There was an Attack on Titan crossover event where you could get the clothing from Attack on Titan, and the central area here had the giant Titan in it, and stuff like that. Like, for the collab events, they will usually redress the area in the game. Or, Final Fantasy XIV, there was a crossover event where they added the boss Odin from Final Fantasy with the same mechanics as Final Fantasy XIV in this.
It feels like another person is doing all this by taking over my body.
It's kind of weird that the two games crossed over basically into each other. Final Fantasy XIV and Phantasy Star at the time, and at least in Japan. Over here, we got fuck all. I think there was also the Persona 4 crossover and Monster Hunter crossover.
I sometimes find myself wondering just who it is up there on stage that everyone's watching.
This is the only game besides Fortnite that I knew of that would do crossover stuff. But Fortnite's more or less, I just consider it as skin shooter down, not even a hero shooter.
Who is it that they're cheering for? But the music itself, that's different. My voice doesn't matter. What matters is that the music is coming from within me. Yeah, Hadrid really liked listening to me sing.
And now I'm remembering one of the bosses in this is the Battleship Yamato. Infected.
I don't understand who I really am, but I always loved to sing.
The long story short, episode 4 of this is basically an in-game isekai. We'll get to it eventually. Yeah, earlier today the internet went out completely and it came back at full power basically here. I was like, okay,
Hadrid,
I don't know what happened, but I'll take it.
You don't need to come out. Just listen to me. You've always been selfish and reckless. You say stupid things without thinking, and you're a stubborn, block-headed oaf.
At least he's not a bonehead.
So I get why you did it. You thought you were doing it for me. But you did it without asking me first, right?
That would hurt for her to fall down with that arm, with that chin guard thing there. Cause she basically smashed her face off of it.
Idiot! I can't believe you'd do something so stupid! No one asked you to do any of this! No one wanted this to happen! But did I ever say anything? Did I ever complain? Don't just make selfish assumptions about me! So what if the mission was risky? So what if I could have died? It's nothing I can't handle, you idiot!
And
I'm older than you! Why would you think it's okay for you to butt in like this? What? Do you think just because you're huge it'd be okay?
Like, my character's probably like, I should go.
And all this led to is you getting targeted by both Arcs and the Photoners. I swear, you're such a blockhead!
Wait, which one's the Photoners? Or am I a Photoner?
It's time to put this to an end, Hadrid. It's my job to dispense with traitors. So I'm afraid I have to do away with you. Those are my orders.
I just realized when she switches forms, her hair...
Sorry for the rant.
Inverts.
The next time we meet, I'll have to put an end to all of this.
I think her tips
Thanks
and
for
her
your
blue
help.
flop around. Oh, he was there. Alright, Hadrid. It's alright, time to die.
Hiya. I've been waiting for you. Hmm? Oh no, I don't personally need anything from you. I'm just the messenger. That girl Kuna sent me to give you a message. She said to tell you that she's going on ahead of you to set things up. Rila was sensing something too, so she's out there running around. Looks like I'm the only one who isn't, really.
I just realized her voice actress must have got paid a fair bit because she's had a fair amount of lines in this episode. And most voice actors either paid by the minute or by the line or by the word kind of thing.
Though, I'm not terribly invested in figuring out the root of what's going down either.
I know her name, her actress is Wendy Lee, and she's been on quite a bit of anime back in the day as well as games.
All I can tell is that whatever happens will probably be tough on you and that Kuna girl. Though, you are a good-natured person, which is probably a big problem for the girl.
They really like open backs in this game, don't they?
Don't act surprised. You're a pretty easy read. Anyone who looks at your face can tell.
How can you tell anything looking at my character's face? It's just blank stare. Or
Anyway,
blank glare.
She has something to overcome, so she went pretty far in there. So if you intend to help her, you better hurry and join her. It isn't my place to get involved. There's no reason for me to. Heck, doing so might even be considered a little uncouth. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble like that for so long. You should head out. Keeping a lady waiting is even more uncouth. You should get going. I'm going to...
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I suppose since I'm one of the few who knows what's going on, I'll take it as my duty to pray for your safety.
Thanks for nothing. Thanks for being useless. It is kind of... Aki, False Spawn, and Draconis are fighting in our path. They're all in battle, so it might be... To make comment ask, could you support them? I was gonna say, it's kind of funny the evolution from Phantasy Star Online, the first one on GameCube we played, how clunky the controls are and all that, how slower paced it is, and then in Universe you get to go a bit faster, everything gets more streamlined. Portable does the same thing. We're just...
It looks like the battle on Omega is over. Thanks for cooperating with the operation.
Thanks for interrupting me. It's been basically just playing through the evolution of the franchise at this point. Thanks for your help. Okay. Our brothers elsewhere, help them as well. Thank you, Lizard Man. I will try my best. If they get in the way, though, they will be cut down. I was helping you, dumbass. Good old double jump. They technically could do a lot more of these games, given that, okay, PSO 1 took place on a ship too. Phantasy Star Online 2 here, we're still on a ship exploring different planets and whatnot. I'm pretty sure even Online 2 is on a ship. So like, what instead of just...
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Instead of staying on one thing, they should be,
Excellent job.
I have two, characters talking over each other.
Completed!
Yeah, I got that. They should, like, try not stealing Dark Falls away and just trying to run from it, for example. So you can actually stretch that out to travel around different planets. Oh, he got in the way. Alright, you guys are just casualties of war. Flee, my monkeys! Flee!
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
Now what? We are different, but we can fight together, and the adversary can be overcome. Yeah, well, you are also our brother. Am I? No matter what happens, our bond will continue forever. If you say so, dragon. Dragon larva. For lack of better terminology. Yeah, like I said, the original base game had you running around like this all the time, finding the cutscenes. Oh, I didn't realize this weird area. Yeah, the original game had you running around finding the cutscenes in the maps. Yeah. I don't need no heal. I also found out today that I didn't notice before that the N64, specifically Mario 64, had dynamic music that switches on the fly. Okay, Kwana, you can stop singing. We're gonna finish this. My characters just don't care. This is an interesting boss area. Oh, hi, buddy. You look round than I remember.
Hadrid! That's right. Yes, I get it. I do. Even if you don't have a voice, I understand you.
Well, translation, please.
Come to think of it, even though you and I were raised like siblings, we've never really fought, have we? I suppose you not being able to speak probably helps.
Maybe.
Even so, I feel like we get along pretty well. We were together during times both happy and sad.
That might work.
We complemented each other's weaknesses. We always have.
But as you can see, I can handle things just fine on my own. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. It's time to close the book on this, Hadrid. I'll do it for you.
I'm also realizing this area
I'll
has
make it quick, quiet,
a light source.
and peaceful. Just like an assassin should. I want you to go on one last rampage! A tempest that will shake our core! Your audience may only be the two of us, but you should still be bright, intense, and brilliant! You and I live in the shadows. All records of us are erased.
Oh,
so make sure those here to see you remember you for all eternity! That's what it means to be a celebrity. It's what I aim for, and what you've been helping me attain. As Kuna's brother, you have to make sure that you remain in our memories. A memory that can never be dull, or fade. I'm going to need your help, too.
She talks
I
about
am
Ethan
Kuna,
did.
the secret Zero member of the Council of Six. And I will finish my mission by finishing you.
Zero's not a number, though. That means there's 7, actually. Like I said, it's so nice of these guys to let the thing just happen. What are you doing, sir? Get down.
Completed.
I have no control over the audio at the moment. I might be able to edit it on the fly. Nope. Yeah, I know, girl. Close enough. Like I said, Sega's mixing is all over the place.
Hadrid?
And that's with the game audio. You can talk? Yeah, that's why I have to mute the audio anyways, probably.
You finally learned to speak. And that's the only phrase you know? Idiot. You're so stupid.
Again, I should have had a...
Truly idiotic.
I should have had the anime cliche counters in this. Like I said, I'm pretty
Very
sure.
well. I will sing you as many songs as you'd like.
Like I'm pretty sure this game covers all the
audience may
cliches.
only be you and Hadrid, but that is all the more reason.
I don't think audio's ever been Sega's strength.
Deep on me. This song is for you. And only you.
Yeah, I kind of wish my keyboard's audio controls worked on the game.
I'm thanking you, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do that. Cause I am 100% sure it's a hot copyrighted song because it's actual lyrics.
you'd be standing there. How could it be we were?
And I don't want to start and skip the cut scene because I don't know if there's anything after it, unless it's just credit rolls. Yeah, we got a credit roll for episode 1. So that means episode 1's basically done now. So I got the feeling when they did Universe, this was kinda what they really wanted to do. When they did Universe, the way Universe's story was put up in like how it was each episode. I feel like this is the realized version of that. Kira Buckland. Yeah, she's in a lot of animes too. If I tab back in. Is it normal now? Nope. That's why I'd rather just like not. Cause why is it every game's credits theme is just like, oh, got a thing. We have to throw singing in there, just can't be music. Although I think the biggest spoiler we've had in games credits so far was Resident Evil Village. Because they credited Rose's voice actress in it first, instead of like, you know, being clever with the naming. They should make credits a bit more dynamic in that case. If there's like post game stuff, having the credits for that character, say if it's gonna be a post credit scene, just have them not even in the credits at that point until after that last scene kind of thing. So that'll make it easier, I think. Yeah, what I need is a mute button for Streamlabs desktop audio, so I can just quick toggle it from my Stream Deck. Because that would solve the problem of me having to tab out. I wouldn't be surprised if Claire Cleesis there is in a lot of anime. She just has that stereotypical anime girl voice. So like the Stream Deck itself is just a bunch of buttons you can program, and it has a bunch of built-in plugins for like. It's basically, yeah, it's all keybinds. That's all a Stream Deck basically is, but it also has a visual cue on the actual deck of what it does. Most of mine are just sound effects. The top 5 is all my scenes. How come there's always that one character in the games that we've played that has to yap for a while?
I've successfully reported in about the Hadrid job being concluded. With that, the series of troublesome events comes to a close. You want to know what I'm gonna do from here on out? The same thing I always do.
Try to take over the world? It's very subtle, but her whole... I'm noticing the theme in base game. If you look at her, well, suit, I'm not gonna say, but there's actually a hexagon pattern in her clothing, which seems to be a running theme in Phantasy Star since the first online game.
I'll keep up my singing career, and the extra career that no one is to know about. But from now on, I'm going to stop just doing whatever I'm told. I'm going to start thinking for myself.
Wow, about time you learned how to not be a blind soldier.
But first we've got some work we've yet to finish. There are other rampaging dragons out there. We have to help send them beyond this life, knowing what they're going through.
You gotta figure, my character is just staring, and then you have Gordon Freeman in like Half-Life 2, who's just monkey swinging around, throwing shit around the room as the conversation's going on.
Hadrid, he always did his best to help me. So now, I want to help others as well.
And then there's DK, when we play Bonanza, DK just losing hit and destroying people's homes and stuff as he crashes out.
I find myself greatly in debt to you for all of this. Words can't properly express my gratitude.
My character could literally rest her boobs on top of this other character's head.
But at least let me say it one more time. Thank you. Thank you for helping me send Hadrid off.
I did not make her that tall.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Even if you happen to.
It is kind of funny that she couldn't just stay in the same voice. She had to change her voice too, along with the character swap.
So I'm going to do all I can to make sure that the next time we meet, I can be the one to help you.
I'm pretty sure you're still gonna be a pain in my ass in episode 2. Last main cutscene of episode 1. Oh.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you about the various events that seem to be occurring around a focal point.
She's got like bubble legs.
According to my analysis, she should be around here. Can you hear me, Xian? At last, my knowledge has brought me this far. I suppose it's too early for me to see you yet. I want to understand you, but it seems I'm not capable of that yet. I don't wish to put you in a foul mood, so I'll take my leave now. What do you think? Did she hear me? I must express my gratitude to you as well. It's thanks to you that I've been better able to understand her.
Interesting, the camera just went to free cam, basically.
I still don't know why she's doing what she's doing, but I look forward to the day when everything becomes clear.
So far the entire episode, there's been no free cam like that. I just realized we just had like someone hand the camcorder carrying it.
My name is Luther. I'm the director of the Void Apparatus, which you all call the laboratory.
Void Apparatus? That is such an evil-sounding name for a lab.
May we meet again.
Also, never trust someone with a clown tear across their face, basically.
He cannot see me. Even my voice cannot reach him. However, he is aware of
her
me.
hands are also like water. Huh.
It is because of him that I have entrusted everything to you.
I think only her head and neck are like human. I'm assuming this is just a shape she is taking on for us to comprehend.
I must sever all ties with him. However, it is also my existence that twisted him to begin with. I regret the inquisitiveness that caused all this, and that I must burden you.
Okie dokie. Can they see her?
So that's Luther, the leader of the Photoners.
Okay, so I'm not a photoner. Got it.
Strictly speaking, he's the only person now who can truly be called a photoner.
Oh.
But yes, you are correct.
I don't know if you can see it, but her eyelashes, due to however the lighting is on the clearness, is like very strong through the glass.
The other researchers simply call themselves that because they wish to be photoners.
Interesting.
First, Elder is released, and now the artificial Draconian is gone. That put enough of a wrench in his plans to make him appear.
Oh.
Though to think the first person he'd interact with would be that person, it cannot just be coincidence.
Trouble finds me.
I don't care about that. I just want revenge on the person who screwed with Hadrids in my lives.
Kuna, our friend here is the key. You understand that, don't you?
I'm gonna do this my way. I have no intention of making friendly with you, Khasra of the Council of Six. Or should I say, of the trio of heroes. Anyway, I assume you understand.
I'm also noticing just now the clouds in the background. They're animated, even though they don't need to be animated. If the clouds are actually blowing past that pillar in the middle of the screen. The stars aren't moving, but that's fine. I'll take...
Yes, I do, Kuna. Once this is all over, you may do with me as you wish. That was our agreement. And considering the risks you're taking, I mean to keep that promise.
I hate that I accept everything, face of yours. What are you even after?
As of this moment, the same thing you are after.
Answers?
Well...
I'll follow you no longer. Luther, you're the one person
Do you guys even know where Luther went? Couldn't he just be hiding somewhere too?
That was Luther? No way! He looks more evil now. But that was Cassie, the first Khasra.
Huh.
Oh no, I understand now.
Oh.
He took over Cassie's body. That's just what I would expect of Luther.
Interesting, so it's not even his own body. I didn't know that.
As much as I hate it, I know Luther well. After all, he's the reason I'm like this. Arx was really falling to pieces after the fight with Elder 40 years ago. So many died.
And again,
Enough
the
that we
music
couldn't
is stupid
maintain our
loud.
organization. We needed Luther's technology to rebuild Arx, regardless of how inhumane that was.
I have a hunch the audio in-game didn't save its settings.
But having Luther manipulate Arx as he wished was more terrifying than seeing it destroyed. So I bargained with him. In exchange for offering myself up as a test subject, he'd use his research results to rebuild Arx. My original body was very weak. I knew I probably wouldn't have lived much longer anyway. I thought I'd offer myself for everyone's sake. And Luther accepted. As a result, the second generation of Arx was born with the ability to manipulate photons. And Arx regained its power and standing.
So, what generation of Arx are we on? And who was the first generation Arx?
But I see. So Shion's goal involves Luther. I guess that makes a lot of sense.
I don't think it does.
I kept a close eye on him while I was alive, but I couldn't do that after dying. Seems I put everyone in a tough position. I suppose this isn't the time to be getting depressed. What happens next is most crucial. I have to watch and accept what comes.
I'm not sure if she's alive per se, because she just said she died. So I'm not sure if that's like a paradox time thingy, why she's here, or if she's like in a quantum state kind of thing. Let me check the audio settings. Cause I have a hunch. Oh. No, it's still low. It was like I said, I am starting to wonder. That could be also possible. I'm also just wondering if cutscenes, like I said, if the audio is pre-baked.
Hello there! How are you? I'm feeling fine and dandy after wrapping up a job, and I just had to tell someone. I gotta say, guns are the bee's knees.
The bee's knees. People were saying that in 2012, or sorry, in 2020 or whatever this game got ported over to English.
They're easy on my hands, and there's nothing more graceful than death by gunshot. The way they crumple, I'm getting goosebumps. You?
I think that's something else you're going through, girl.
It's this feeling of total domination. Just talking about it is getting me in the mood again.
Pardon?
On that note, I'm out. Adieu! Adieu!
You know what? Don't elaborate on that.
Hey, it's me, Patty.
Hi, I'm Tia.
We know.
Today, we've got a crazy huge scoop. You won't want to miss this one.
I wonder. Okay, does it? Again, this is all sub-story stuff, so it's not in any actual order, because I don't know when the sub-story stuff would have actually been played into it. I'm just doing the cutscenes for the sake of completionists, basically. But I was gonna say, I wonder if their audio was pre-recorded with an echo in it, or if they're actually playing the echo effect live in the region.
It's about our enemies, the Falspawn. Falspawn are labeled a bunch of things, like dangerous, terrifying, fearsome, and all that jazz. But what's that even mean?
It's pretty self-explanatory.
And so, for the first time... No, wait, maybe the second? Nah, whatever. Introducing the horror of Falspawn! Okay, take it away, Professor Tia!
What? I have to tell them? Ugh. We're talking about Falspawn, right? The most horrible thing about Falspawn isn't their raw strength, but their ability to corrupt. To put it simply, it's like a disease. If someone's corrupted by the Falspawn factor, they'll slowly lose their mind, and finally...
They become a Falspawn themselves, and that's no joke!
Once someone's corrupted by Falspawn, they become more violent, especially toward ARC's members. And once the corruption's taken hold, there's practically no way to reverse it. Any attempts will only make it spread further. So if there are any signs of corruption, it's best to take them out as quickly as possible.
That's a lot harsher than I expected. Oh, don't worry. We ARC's members are protected by our photons, so we won't be corrupted.
So basically, ARCs are protected by light against Dark Falls' little chunks.
As of now, there's no record of any ARC's members being corrupted. Probably, I think.
It's probably happened, but it's probably all been covered up.
You could compare our battle with the Falspawn to a fight with an uncurable, ever-spreading illness.
The Black Plague.
To continue with that metaphor, I guess that would make ARCs like an alliance of doctors.
I feel all weird now after hearing that stuff. Have I been corrupted?
No, you're too stupid.
Impossible. Idiots can't be corrupted. Everyone knows that.
What a relief. Wait. Hold on. You didn't just call me an idiot, did you?
Ooh. See, I had no idea when these sub-stories would play out.
Hello there. I hear the occasional rumor about you. Everyone agrees you are a real go-getter.
Your voice reminds me of Lou.
Just do not try to take on the world alone. Sometimes you need to form parties to get the job done. As for who I would recommend in a party, probably a force. They are good at both offense and healing. In fact, you could have a whole party of horses.
Yeah, the hexagon pattern is much more visible in her armor. I wonder if it's our shield. Like our shield, if our armor has... No, do we have shields in this game? I don't remember now.
What do you do about enemy attacks, you ask? Easy. Just dodge them all.
I mean, that's fair. Because this is definitely early game stuff, because it's giving us the yap around.
You're looking well. Hear you've been staying busy lately. I see you around sometimes. Just don't stick your neck out too far in solo missions. It's safer to work in a group.
I'm OP, I'll be fine.
If you do form a party, I'd strongly recommend bringing a hunter along. They're strong and sturdy, making them the foundation of any good party. You can't beat that. Some people say parties should be balanced, but I see no issue with going full hunter. Then you don't have to look out for anybody else. I guess my point is this. When in doubt, a hunter will always have your back. There you have it. Later.
Yeah, hunters are basically your melee fighters in this game still. Risa again.
Hello? Yes, hello! Are you a hunter? A ranger? A force? Well, whatever. I'm not picky. Anyway, I asked around with the hunters and forces, and they said rangers just don't have enough firepower going for them. And they're absolutely right! The foes we're fighting aren't exactly the one-shot, one-kill type. But I prefer it that way. That's the way it should be. I mean, they're enemies, right? I gotta make sure they suffer, and suffer, and suffer, and suffer!
I'm pretty sure she's an M.
That's why I'm such a gun nut. Big guns, small guns, any and all guns. I don't play favorites, so long as they make things suffer.
Maybe you should move to Texas.
I notice you're recoiling. Was it something I said?
Oh, it's you.
And yes, she is just as
I could
crazy
use some
in
input.
Japanese.
Or maybe some Rex. I had to party up with that force again. It was awful. And I didn't get a say in it.
We can tell how generic you are, dude, because you have nothing going on with your face at all.
I mean, she's a force. She's got all the endurance of a paper bag, but she keeps running to the head of our formation anyway.
This is true. Usually your mages do not play battle mage.
I asked her why, and she said it was because the best defense is to destroy enemies faster. She just dove in headlong, didn't even care. I can't work with this. Every time I try to reason with her, she digs in her heels and refuses to listen. I barely averted the worst case scenario by doing what I could to draw enemies off her. But man, forces are such a pain to work with.
Man, dude, this is your party, this is your problem.
You
I'm
should
just
never
passing
push
through.
stuff like that on your teammates. There's no I in team.
Well, there is if you take little pieces off the T off.
And just so we're clear, the only reason I helped out was because I'm a hunter. I had zero ulterior motives.
Uh-huh. Here we go, now I have to listen to these two bicker.
Hello there. If you have a moment, I would like to discuss something.
You
Or
are
maybe
very
gripe.
short.
I'm still on the fence about that part. See, I partied with this hunter recently.
We know.
I objected, but I didn't get a say in it, right? It was just not working, though. Every time I tried to step up, he would get in my way and drone on about it being dangerous.
Well, he's probably not wrong. You
I
both.
know hunters are tough, but they are not invincible. It makes more sense to take enemies out fast.
The hunters are just meatheads. What do you expect from them?
But that stubborn fool insists on clinging to the stereotypical idea that hunters should always take point.
Well, yeah, Uncle Bunga, take sticks, smack enemy. problem solved, you know? You can just sit back and heal.
He did protect me and all, but we were dreadfully inefficient, and I felt like I had to walk on eggshells around him. Partying with a hunter is so tiring.
Then
I
don't
have
party.
nothing personal against them, but I would sooner stick with forces.
Me realizing Phantasy Star has racism among its ranks, basically. Or is it rankism in this case? Elitism? Is that the word? I don't know.
How's it going? You're looking pretty chipper. I'm a little pooped myself. It's such a pain dealing with endless hordes of Falspawn. I want to give each and every one of them the attention they deserve, but there are just too many these days. It's fun mowing down a whole bunch now and then, but things are getting out of hand. I love ending them, but I don't want them to end me. Not one bit. I admit it. I'm selfish like that.
No, I think you're just psycho.
Now, if only these Falspawn would be good little baddies and die already. Or at least disappear forever, you know? I mean, there are a lot of things that I hate, but I hate Falspawn more than anything else. I hate them even more than people.
Oh, she's an introvert. Got it.
Oh, don't worry. You're an exception. You're still on my keep around list.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean just keep around?
Here we are! Behold! Ark's most informed informant. It's me, Patty!
It's kind of funny how old this game is, and the forest here still looks pretty decent.
Hi, Tia here.
You know the great Arks? What's so great about them, you ask? Everything?
Allow me to translate. She's referring to the Council of Six, the 6 members of Arks with absolute authority.
Yeah, those guys! I saw one in the flesh just recently. She was cooler than cool! It was like, wha-bam!
We only saw her from afar, so take that with a grain of salt. But their incredible strength is no mere rumor. They don't have those pompous titles for nothing.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell Tia has on her head. It's not horns, but...
She was just a regular little girl by
headphones,
all
maybe?
appearances. But she was amazing! I wonder if I could reach that point if I tried.
Not in a million years.
So apparently Microsoft Windows 11 wants to force Copilot into its file explorer now, so it can monitor everything you're doing. Interesting.
Here we are! Okay! Behold! Ark's most informed
girls.
informant! It's me, Patty!
Silence, girls. I need to check something real quick. Okay. I have no idea what the hell they said, but...
We're an intel team in name only, really. Patty just uses it as an excuse to talk her head off.
I mean, which is fine. Oh, I was trying to see what the hell's... I know, I'm looking at Tia, like, what the hell's going on with all the little ribbons and stuff? I thought she was holding the controller, but it's just the way her glove colors are.
That's not true at all. I'm being very careful to identify people with tons of juicy info. And now we've got you in our clutches.
Okay, bye.
I'm so sorry for how forceful she is. She's thoughtless, I know. Please just go along with it until you get fed up.
So, Do you know the trio of heroes?
Well, the fact that Patty's assets are bigger basically than her head technically means she's more chest than brain.
They're the tip of the top. Veritable symbols of heroism.
Apparently, Sai Games also, the makers of Uramasa, the horse racing girl game, made a subsidiary dedicated to generative AI. So everyone is up in arms right now at them, like, hey, you guys fucked up, so now we want nothing to do with you. So I'm expecting to see their stock market just fucking crash out over the weekend. And if Microsoft keeps pushing Copilot into everything, eventually everyone's just gonna jump to Linux, and Microsoft's shot themselves in the foot. It's also probably a reason why 10's got an extension on its lifespan. I like how she's just sitting there looking at me like a lost dog, like...
In short, they're the 3 most famous members of the Council of 6.
I'm pretty sure they're called Regius, Kasra, and... the last one is...
Grandma?
Claris Craze.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one!
Really? The annoying child is one of them?
The trio of heroes are all, like, symbolic. So, their names get passed down from one to the next, like the second or the third.
And not only that, like I get that Windows has been the dominating OS for so long, but eventually someone's gonna come around and make something that's gonna compete against it that people will actually want. Like the Steam OS, for example.
Although Regius is still the first of his name. The current Kasra is the second, and Claris Craze is the third. Not much history there yet.
So I want to know what that means by the numbers.
So if you keep up the good work and make a name for yourself, then your name might be passed down to others in the future too.
Oh, it's just a name passing down a name, they're not just clones?
Having your name passed down would be so cool. I wonder if my name...
Not in a million years.
So I thought like they were legit like clones continuing on the heroes thing. That's how I thought it worked.
Seems the Falspawn have gotten more aggressive as of late. And we have got Dark Falls to deal with too. We have got to be careful with how we handle them, or it could get dangerous. The greatest weakness of forces is our low stamina, so we need to team up with operatives that can compensate for that.
I have to wonder what the voice director told her actress to do. Okay, can you read this as dry as possible, or as emotionless as possible?
But I still hate hunters. Even so, I must acknowledge their abilities. I will not allow myself to be so petty as to ignore that. And most importantly, I want to help keep everyone safe. So I must try everything I can without griping about it.
And don't get me wrong, like Linux has come a long way too. Ever since Ubuntu dropped, it basically became very user-friendly.
Thank you for lending an ear. I feel better now. I will see you later.
And they even have distros now for basically everything. Well, you gotta figure also all the cell phones are technically powered by a version of Linux. Hold up. Bring this up real quick. No, it's still working. It just looks off. Last cutscene for episode 1. Last sub-story.
Hey, you doing okay? The Falspawn have been pretty scrappy lately, so we can't be letting our guard down. I'd wager it has something to do with Dark Falls being revived. I swear, things just never get any easier.
Nope.
Times like this, we've got to put some thought into how we handle fighting them. Could become treacherous. For example, a hunter like myself might be better off teaming up with the Force to come up with new offensive strategies. I still think forces are a bit of a pain, though.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now
we know.
isn't the time for complaints. We've got some extremely tough enemies to face. So if we can work together, we absolutely should. That's all I meant.
We're on episode 2 now.
A few fall spawn aren't gonna stop us. This is a whole new planet. Feast your eyes on Lookout!
And why are you talking weird again? Oh, hi. Tia here.
We're really here on a brand new world.
Oh yeah, so all that took place in the first planet.
Water as far as the eye can see. It's almost like the whole planet was flooded.
The water does look nice.
This planet sure has a strange composition. I wonder if this is because of the fall spawn.
Speaking of which, do you think it's okay to just leave that Dark Falls out there like that?
It'll be fine.
We have our orders, right? And I'm sure they'll declare a state of emergency if need be. Just not a priority right now. Plus, there's an Ark's distress signal coming from this planet that can't be ignored.
No, right. Yep. What's a distress signal doing coming from a place like this, though?
Is that, like, water falling from the sky or, like, light? I can't tell in the background.
You know, I feel like this is a lot like what happened back on Navarius.
I bet that's exactly why the order went out to everyone instead of just a small team.
Anyway, the search is still on, and the enemies around here sure seem tough, so be careful.
This is basically white sand as far as you can see. Basically a resort planet. After you get rid of Dark Falls, you're basically just turning into a resort planet. Oh yeah, Zeno's still dead.
Oh, hey there! I see you've made it here too. What do you think? Do I make a good hunter?
No.
I figured I'd do my best to act as a substitute for Zeno until he returns. And no, I'm not losing it. I'm not faking it either. I stand before you now because I really am serious about this.
I think you're still in denial.
That said, I'm still pretty green, so I'll probably trip you up along the way. I'll try my very best not to, though. Anyway, word has it there's an SOS signal being sent to Arks from somewhere on this planet, yeah? I took a quick look around and didn't see anyone who seemed to be caught between a proverbial rock and a hard place, though. Still, I don't know what it is, but this place feels weird. Even time feels like it's not flowing normally. But hey, I guess we'll figure everything out once we've explored every last nook and cranny, right? All things in due time. I'll catch you around. Bye-bye now.
She is literally all thigh.
Oh, are you an Ark's operative?
Me? Yeah, same. The name's Io. Nice to meet you, boss. What? Don't people call you that? I don't see why they wouldn't. I only just got set up as an operative the other day, so you're way above my pay grade, yeah? There you go. Boss it is.
The inside of her mouth is blue tinted slightly.
Oh, these? These aren't really all that weird, right?
They look like knife ends sticking out of your forehead instead of actual horns.
It's the mark of any Dumon. Look, my eyes are even different colors too. You want to see my marking too? Come on, boss. I can't just reveal that out here.
Jeez.
Oh, don't give me that face. Look, I know there are people around here who like to show off as much skin as possible, but not me. I think I've got 2 pieces of evidence right here that should point out that I'm for real. I'll see you around then, boss.
Okay. Sure, whatever. Oh yeah, because these are all the new classes, these characters.
Hey there! Or, should I say nice to meet you for the first time, I suppose? I'm Azanami, by the way. So hey, tell me, have you tried out our new class yet?
No.
I'm talking about the braver class, of course. And, no, I don't want to hear your opinion on the name. I thought long and hard on it, okay? It's the first class to excel in both ranged and melee combat alike. Up close, you draw your katana for a quick strike, and when you're far away, you focus and take aim with your bow. And that's that. Take it from me, I know best. I created this class after all. It wasn't easy, let me tell you. It was hard to get people to see just what's so great about it. I had to show off all my tricks, run mock battles, and fill out more than my fair share of paperwork to get my application through. Then I had to work alongside the officers to map out skills for the class before I could stand here in front of you, as I do today.
I'm just kind of like, shoo! Shoo! Be gone!
I'm a bit of a late bloomer myself, see? So I have to jump through a few hoops to get some attention. It sure isn't easy, but it's pretty fulfilling, and it gives me something to do at least.
If you haven't noticed, the character's a bit more
it
emotive.
doesn't just help me out,
already.
But everyone else too, right? A win-win if you ask me.
They're a bit more expressive now in their cutscenes. This is episode 2, and I think it just keeps going up and up and up. Do you think episode 1 they probably learned how to do everything?
Did you turn up anything? Because I certainly didn't.
My shadow is literally just a triangle.
Forget any signs of people, the signal itself is even cut off completely. Do you think it was just a false alarm? A wonky signal?
Maybe.
What's this all about now? First I hear voices, and then I come out here to find people completely different from who I'm really after?
Danny DeVito, is that you?
Huh? Wait, where did that voice come from?
Look down, dumbass.
Down here, you dimwit.
No, wait! What?
Wow, you can't hit shit.
Jeez, that's cooler with the melodrama, okay?
How is this enemy talking? Look out! We need to take this thing down!
Chill.
Whoa, now, relax there, Missy. I'm not your enemy, okay? Not your enemy. The name's Cabra Khan, and I live here, capiche? Now just settle down, girlie. Sheesh.
I like this guy.
What the heck are you? You're so gross.
Look who's talking. You're not exactly nature's finest specimen yourself.
Why are you so slimy? No, stop! Stay back!
Didn't anyone ever teach you to not make fun of the way other people look? You could learn a thing or two from your friend here. Jeez, here I was thinking I'd find the one I was after, but instead I come face to face with the rudest lady in the universe.
You were looking for someone?
I was. You seen him? A cutie that looks just like me, about yay high?
A squid from basically from the Bronx.
Yeah, no. I have never seen anything as gross as you in my entire life, and that's even taking into account my time with Zeno.
Watch your mouth! Forget it. You fools are no help to me. Sorry for spooking you. I'll be taking my leave.
That was a native of this planet, wasn't it? If no one's ever supposed to have been here before, how come it spoke our language?
Because people have been here before, clearly. It don't take a genius.
Hey, are you off to battle now too? I'm off to look for this fella's friends for the umpteenth time.
Hey, I don't recall ever asking you for any help now, Missy.
Anyway, I wonder where I should search today.
I know you can hear me, okay? Sheesh. Seeing as how you're already here and all, do you want to join us? If I'm being honest with you, heading out with just this gal here's got me sweating bullets.
Well, that's not very nice.
Oh, yeah? How about I tell him about our little recent misadventure then,
So hey, since our little friend here seems so insistent, why don't you come along?
Great. I'd be glad to have you around any day. We could even leave this little lady here behind if you prefer.
You're gonna eat your words one of these days.
Well, first boss of episode 2, Fish Boy. The Fish Man.
Not around as usual, I see.
You're not gonna go any further?
There's some scary monsters that live up ahead. If we wind up having to deal with them, we could end up in serious trouble.
No need to worry. We're with you, and we can handle just about anything.
Or rather, our friend here can handle it. Not you, yeah?
Shut up! What's with this vibration?
Fishman. We couldn't get the rights to Godzilla.
They're here. Why? We weren't making much noise.
Whoa! Have a look over there!
Ah, it's Camelot. What are you doing there?
Probably got lost or something, right? But that's not important right now. We gotta get your friend out of here. We'll draw their attention while you get your friend to safety.
Seriously? I can't ask you to do something that dangerous.
There are times when you gotta do what you gotta do, regardless of the risk. And this is one of those times.
Enough yapping, more stabbing.
Completed.
Rest in piss.
Oh, it's her mag. I'm like, what the hell is that? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That sword was a bit too heavy for you. It took us so long it went in the dark.
That was a close one.
Man, when push comes to shove, you guys sure can handle yourselves.
No need to thank us. Are you? It looks like you're okay.
Yeah, Camelot and I are lively as ever, as you can see.
No speaking role for Camelot?
Well, that solves the mystery of the distress signal. We must have set off the transmitter while we were lost. But why isn't Ark's device here in the first place? That seems strange. Maybe someone dropped it?
Did you drop it, Echo?
Say, Missy? Thank you. I mean it.
Huh? Oh, no big deal. I didn't really do much anyway.
That's not even remotely true, you know. You might not be very strong. You're selfish and scatterbrained, and I can hardly stand your enthusiasm.
That's not helping.
But I see it now. You were doing your best to look for my friend, and found him for me. So, you should hold your head up high and know that I'm grateful.
I swear.
But don't let it get to your head. We're not the only victims here, so you got more work to do. Whoa! Watch it! What are you doing, moron?
Sorry about that. There was an enemy right next to you.
You were clearly aiming for me.
Shut up! Get out of here! I found your friend for you, so just take them and go.
I planned on it, but boy, did I make a mistake being grateful to you. Thanks, regardless.
You're welcome.
Well, those shoes, what the hell are those shoes? They look very uncomfortable.
Phew, I'm beat. We should probably head back too, yeah?
Yeah, probably. I wonder if it's freshwater or saltwater, this planet. I mean, it's a valid question. Is that Fedor? Yeah, I definitely think it's pulling like water from the sky or something. He doesn't have his pointy hat.
Oh, hello there. Can you sense these fall spawn too?
I don't sense shit.
Their presence is extra strong today, but I don't really see the numbers to explain it.
This dude's literally got dead eyes. Is the only way I can describe his eyes.
Something's weird. Real weird. I mean, I'm sensing this really massive amount of false spawn energy concentrated here. Maybe they're just further up ahead, or deeper below. Hiding behind something, maybe? But whatever. All we need to do is take them all out, right?
You're not all there, are you, sir?
What do you say? Care to join me? Eradicating false spawn is always a fun endeavor, right?
Seems like he's getting bloodthirsty too. Wow, he was already, it seems like, since episode 1. Who is this? Oh wait, was the girl who died in episode 1 that other Ook or Ulk? Who he was looking for?
You knew her too, didn't you? She was always so bright and cheery.
Confirmation.
Always picking me up when I was down. Or knocking me down herself when I had it coming. I mean, maybe she did more of the latter, really. She was always getting mad at me. I really miss her voice, her face. What I'd give to just see her again. But I can't. Because of them. All of this is their fault.
I wonder if the false spawn can sense emotions. Or if negative emotions summon them. Because I know Dark Falls feeds off basically negativity and whatnot, and hatred and all that other stuff.
I used to work with some more experienced ops who always bossed me around. But ever since I started holding my own in solo missions, they've kept their mouths pretty much shut. In fact, they don't even come out with me anymore. Or even stay in contact, really. Talk about self-centered, right?
I think they're afraid of you, my guy.
They're the ones who made me understand our mission was to eradicate these false spawn without mercy or reserve.
Spoken like a true Brotherhood of Steel.
Are you worried about me? You don't need to be. I won't let myself die until there's not a single false spawn left alive.
And then he dies.
If those false spawn had never attacked the Ark's ship, if they had never shown up where she was, in front of our non-combat support crew, but no. It's not their fault.
Hmm.
If I had just wiped them out before they made it that far, it never would have turned out like this! Is something the matter? We should get moving. I'm sensing fall spawn up ahead. We'd better make haste and finish them off.
Maybe.
Emergency! Code! Completed!
I'm not just one-shotting the enemies now. They're strong enough to take a few hits with me now.
Well done. Truly. Surprised to see you take them out so effortlessly.
You talking to him or me?
You're here too. Have you come here at Shion's behest? I'm not sure what they are planning, but no matter. They are too late. Nevertheless, I want nothing from you. I'm more interested in our young friend over there.
What's with you? I don't have the time for a leisurely chat right now. I've got more ball spawn to execute.
Magnificent. Truly magnificent. Aren't you just the model Ark's operative? The Falspawn are obstructing my plans as well, which is why I'm offering to help you dispose of them. You're quite strong, but in the end, one person's strength can only yield so much.
Luthor is not wrong technically on that note.
Do you not wish to be greater? To obtain power that dwarfs even the Council of Six? Power to kill. Power that would enable you to kill everything you wish.
Power that would let me kill anything.
Well, that screams trap.
I'm a man of many enterprises, so I can't just wait around while you make up your mind. It was only on a whim that I summoned you. If you can't decide now, I'll be on my way.
Wait!
Enforces to make a decision
Don't
on the
just
spot.
up and decide on your own that I haven't made up my mind.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Luthor, that is.
No worries. I mean, part of being an Ark's operative is getting stronger. I will become stronger. Stronger than anyone. It's the only way I can avenge her death. I swore to myself that I'd get so strong that she'd forgive me. I'm sure that she's looking down on me from beyond, smiling.
Don't glare at me like that. He made his own decision.
Finally, an NPC calls us out for just glaring at them.
And isn't someone that would respect such an important decision someone you would call a friend? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Who do I report to?
You're finally here.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to alarm you. You've just had a real serious look on your face lately, and it was worrying me.
You talking to me or Shion?
Wait, who's that? Yeah, Should I not be able to see them?
I don't mind that she can see me. She's nothing like Luther. She has a connection to me, like you. So of course she can see me. It's only natural.
Interesting.
Man, it's hard to put into words. But even though I've never met you before, there's something very familiar about you.
Best not to dwell on it for now. When the time comes, you'll come to understand everything.
Oh? I guess if you say so, it must be so. Okay.
Latoya reminds me of Ceres Fauna in terms of voice.
You believe in me once more? Or rather, did you never stop in the first place?
Sure, I believe in you. After all, it's someone you believe in.
I appreciated everything you did back then. Saving her. The only reason we're alive now is because of what you did. Your deeds gave us a future. All that's left is the cosmogenic arms. But more important than that, I must express my thanks to you for saving her.
Why is she so important?
It's odd. It feels like she's there, but feels like she's not.
Was I right?
Like she has a warm feeling about her, like when I first met you. I'm sure things have been hard on you so far, and you've even harder things to face ahead. But no matter what happens, always know that I believe in you.
The new planet we discovered, Wopal, seems to have a great deal of water. That's pretty and all, but something seems unusual about it. The enemies and natives of the planet are all pretty weird.
Yeah, they're all
The
fish.
weather, everything about the planet seems almost artificial. The natives of the planet can even speak to us without translation. There's gotta be... And speaking of suspect, there's Luther. Tricking people and using them in his schemes as one would expect. It's really annoying that this is just a playback of records. I wish I could go pound on him myself.
That can be taken out of context these days, Alma.
It almost feels like all this stuff with Theodore is happening to me. I wonder how it will all turn out. Shion could butt in, but she just made contact with the second. Anyway, how could the second recognize Shion at that time? Do you think they'd already made a connection? That's one more strange thing going on. I guess that makes these worth watching. Let's check the next record.
Interesting.
Now that I think about it, we've come a long way. And look, we're at the Dragon Altar. It's me, Patty.
The two things you just said have no relation to one another. I'm sorry. I'm Tia.
Yes, I know. I met you several times.
I was explaining where we were and how I felt. It's an info sandwich. But I gotta say, with the Dragon Altar being sacred to the Draconians, I didn't think we'd be able to get in.
Yeah, even if we're here to deal with the Draconians under Fallspawn influence, it seems they trust us.
This is thanks to you, you know. You're the reason the Draconians trust us.
The only reason Arx is allowed here is because the Elder Draconians have accepted you. I think that's something worth being proud of, though it seems like the higher-ups in Arx might be a bit distrusting of the whole deal.
Well, that's one hell of a way to say thanks to the person who helped us form a bond with the Draconians. I think you're a hero. But we need to stay on our toes. All Draconians don't necessarily think the same. Or, that's what that girl said. She also said there might be some Draconians who are still hostile to Arx. So, we can't be too careful.
No. And
Though I gotta say, listening to her blab on about the Draconians for almost an hour was pretty unbearable.
Why didn't you walk away? Like, you guys could just walked away.
Oh, I finally found you!
Good for you.
You have entirely way too much energy. Try thinking of the people trying to track you down, would you? No, wait. I didn't run all the way here just to only say that. There's somewhere you absolutely have to come with me.
Uh-huh.
We'll meet up here at the Dragon Altar. I'll fill you in on the day we meet, okay? Right. Next stop is that way. How'd I end up with this job?
You took it.
Make sure you come meet me. It's nothing bad, I promise.
Uh-huh. Sure it's not. It's always something bad. It's always something bad. Alright, on screen, what is it?
Ah, you made it. Okay, let's head out. It's this way. You want to know where we're going and who will be there? Oh, don't be a worrywart. You'll find out when we get there. It'll be faster for you to see it for yourself. Plus, we don't have a lot of time. We gotta hurry. Just as I thought, fall spawn everywhere. I guess they're reacting to him. That's gotta be a mess for the Draconians. They're gonna get mixed up in all of this. Or maybe that's why all those negotiations took place beforehand. They were expecting these kinds of attacks, so they wanted to make their move. I swear, what jerks. You want to know about who we're meeting?
Yeah!
I said you'd see when we get there. I know that's not what you want to hear, though.
The dragon?
Let's see... Well, they look like a kid. Real tiny.
Oh god, is that an annoying one?
Their personality is jam-packed with things to annoy people. They're arrogant and self-righteous.
Oh god, it's that one, isn't it?
They're cocky, even though they never really do anything themselves. All they do is give orders. Just talking about this has me in a bad mood. Anyway, let's end the little chat here and get to where we're going, shall we?
I'm assuming it's the bonehead girl. Claire's Cleese, whatever her name is. Or not, I don't know. Meow. I really
Shall
don't
we
know these
rest for a bit?
areas.
We aren't exactly in a rush. Plus, it'll keep the person we're meeting in suspense. Being ordered around all the time just adds to the stress, don't you think? Huh? Why do I obey their orders then, you ask? Well, I suppose you could say we share common goals. Though mostly I do it because I'm forced to.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Plus, I owe it to him. To the one making the orders. And to Maria. Were it not for that, I wouldn't be doing this. Sometimes he sends me transmissions randomly, not caring that I might actually be busy. All of this is why I'm making sure your expectations are appropriately low before you meet him. This way, no matter what ridiculously haughty thing they say, you'll get how not seriously you can take it.
Don't worry, I'm the main character. I wasn't taking it serious at all. Oh, wait, no, Shao. I forgot about him.
Shao, the one we've been waiting for has arrived.
Thank you for taking the time to prepare this space for us, Camise.
No need to thank me. It is basic draconian etiquette to repay favors. Now then, until we meet again.
Yeah, just wait. I'll have some good news forthcoming.
Boy with bubble jacket.
And thank you, Sarah, for all your hard work. Though I heard all of the things that you said on the way here.
I know. I spoke knowing you'd be listening.
Oh, your parents must be proud of how well behaved their little girl turned out.
I'm sure they are. After all, I had such wonderful role models.
If we keep this up, our friend here will expect even less of me.
Finish that thought, and I will mock you for the rest of my years.
What for? Don't normal people use phrases like that? You're the one who taught them to me.
Anyways.
That's not important. Anyway, time for you to explain. Time is of the essence, is it not?
Yeah. I swear our kinsmen are so talkative we'll never get anything done. Now then, let us start this off properly. Greetings, I am Shao. Thank you for always looking after Xion.
You could have just walked over to me.
Well, to put it simply, I'm sort of Xion's younger brother.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get her released.
From what?
I apologize for calling you out here. This was all I could do to meet you while avoiding Luther's notice. I wound up asking a lot of Camise and caused trouble for the Draconians, but it was worth it to finally meet you.
You're going through a lot to meet me in silence.
Xion fell in love with you at first sight, you know.
Interesting way of putting that. She was vague as fuck the whole time.
As you may have noticed, Arx is in a bad place right now. They're practically Luther's puppets. The only thing keeping Arx together right now is the fact that Luther doesn't understand Xion. The reason she doesn't use human speech is to keep Luther from understanding her. However, that means when she communicates, she can be hard to follow. My apologies for that.
Okay, is that why she's so cryptic?
But I have to wonder if you've noticed that her words are gradually starting to bear out meaning.
No, not really.
That is to say, she is getting close to becoming human. But that also risks Luther finding out what's going on. I fear time is not on our side. Which is why I'm taking action and putting Sarah to work. I'd like you to work for me as well. To help me restore Arx to a proper path.
It seems like it can't be true, right? That's how I feel. And while I want to say, leave me out of all of this, I know it's true. Shao is arrogant, and it gets on my nerves. He makes a lot of insinuations, and it makes me mad.
Meow.
But this, it's true.
Stop teleporting, kid.
Sarah, are you aware that my mind grew this way from conversing with you? Every insult you fling my way is mirrored in yourself.
A little self-sacrifice is character building.
How wonderful of you to be so righteous. I'll make sure to sing lullabies in your head as you dream.
I can enter the core. You do that, and I'll make sure you fall into an eternal slumber, lullabies and all.
Here we go again. Off topic, and my credibility is going down the toilet.
As usual.
And whose fault is that?
That was one long ponytail.
At the very least, we know it's not your fault. I know that it's not easy to believe what I've told you. So, let me provide you some proof. Proof that we can change the status of this situation.
Okay. You put sparkles in me.
There. All we have to do is head to the designated point in the Navarian ruins. We can make a slight change to what happened the day that Dark Falls was revived, without anyone knowing that we did it. You met up with Sarah and Maria the day before, right? The place you met them is where we need to go. Don't worry, I'll handle the time adjustments. You just worry about doing things exactly as you did before. You'll just be changing a little history. To the outside observer, it might seem like a tiny change, but it'll have a big impact.
It's time, Xiao.
Got it, Sarah.
We're gonna MacGuffin
All right,
the timeline.
I've said what I had to say. It's up to you now whether you believe it or not. But I believe. I believe in you.
I wonder if Dark Falls is gonna be aware we're tampering with the timeline. I am curious, that's all.
Huh? Why are you staring at me like that? Do I have something on my face? Yeah? I tied my hair differently for a little change of pace. I guess it's kind of weird, huh? Sorry, I'll switch it back before you see me again. That's not what you meant? You mean it? Well, fine then. Thanks for noticing. There's no point in getting all dressed up if nobody notices, you know? Wait, no! I didn't mean dressed up. I just wanted to try something new, that's all. Okay, bye.
Awkward interaction.
Okay, time to start rewriting history. Avoid any and all distractions and go straight to Sarah.
That's easier said than done.
You're really here, just like Xiao said.
Have you even slept yet? We're almost done stream anyways. I'm probably gonna be wrapping it up after this anyways.
I see, so you were chosen. Is this mere coincidence or something more?
Grandma, out with it. What do you know?
Save the yapping for later. I don't want to waste my time listening to a conversation only future me would understand.
Yeah, we went back in time now.
Besides, if we don't hurry, there's no way we'll make it in time. What do you mean, what are we doing?
It could be the weather. The weather's been really weird lately.
You're here to change history, aren't you?
We're almost like in a spring weather pattern right now instead of winter. Like, yeah, we're humans, but we're still technically animals. I'll stop after this one because then I know on a red one I can mark it easier.
Now then, you two have kept me in the dark long enough. I am number 2 of the 6, you know.
Yes, Grandma, we know. Take your medicine.
So I think it's high time you explain what we are doing here.
I'm just following Xiao's orders. Apparently, if we go to the point, reinforcements will arrive. Xiao asked you to do something too, right? That's why you're here.
Sure.
While I do not know what that something is, I fear we may already be too late. Based on the powerful Fallspawn readings I am getting, I believe that the seal on Dark Falls has already been broken.
Apparently it needs to be broken. If it isn't, then Luther won't show himself.
He says it's all part of the plan. Stupid Shao! Why didn't you say that in the first place? You made us worry for nothing. What do you mean I shouldn't blame others for my own idiocy? Listen, you little...
Well then, putting Sarah's little spat aside, what do you think of all this? If our goal is not to stop Dark Falls from being revived, then what is it we were sent here to do? I see. We are supposed to rescue an Arx operative who is fighting Dark Falls? That much seems doable, at least. Well, whether our goal is to defeat it or rescue the Arx operative fighting it, we had better hurry.
So we're going back in time to bring Xeno back from dying.
Come on, Sarah! Enough arguing now. Put it to bed and hurry up.
Oh, right! Way to get me yelled at, stupid Shao!
I'm not quite sure what Sarah and Shao's connection is. So yeah, spinning a new history is the next one we'll do when we get to it. But we're gonna stop here. It's been 2.5 hours. We've had no frame loss at all this time, which is great, by the way. So we are basically back in action. We're not even a quarter of the way through the list yet of episode 2, so it's much better when there's no tech issues. Control that. Let it close. The flash crash. Yeah, Phantasy Star is scalable because it is an MMO, so it will run really well on whatever setting you put it on. Basically, the higher the setting, the more lighting effects and other effects happen. The more people are loaded in. Also, another reason my Stream Deck may have not been working before, it was like it was so many versions outdated that when I had to update it through the website, it gave me a completely new Stream Deck icon. So that tells you how outdated it was. But yeah, for the time being, at least my internet's working. So hopefully it keeps working after this. I don't have to try to find another ISP. Because I would like to get through this game. Like, yes, I know right now the first 3 episodes are basically going to be watch-alongs almost. And then after that, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting for the last 2 and onward. So, in episode 6, I've never played at all. So I'm going to be going to episode 6 completely blind. But yes, that's going to be it for now, guys. There might be another stream potentially this weekend. I don't know yet. We will see. So have a good day, good night, whatever time it happens to be, and we will catch you on the next one. So goodbye for now. Now let's get to see if this thing actually stops properly.